Hello everyone, welcome back to Tali's Kitchen, and today we're going to be making this super delicious looking peri peri chicken rice. Now you make this in one pot, so utensils business is absolutely out of question for this recipe. It's super easy, it's super simple, and your taste buds are just absolutely going to explode. This was just absolutely amazing. The chicken was nice and tender, the rice was perfectly spiced, just amazing. So without any further ado, guys, let's learn how to get this done. So I'm going to start off here with marinating my chicken, and I'm just going to prepare the marinade. So in a bowl, go ahead and add 3/4 cups of plain yogurt, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of peri-peri seasoning, a half a teaspoon of garam masala, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and half a teaspoon of coriander powder, and some salt to taste. Lastly, I'm going to be doing here 1 teaspoon of ginger-garlic paste, and then I'm just going to mix this to combine until I get a nice paste. So next up, I'm just going to go ahead and add in my chicken thighs. So for this particular recipe, I used chicken thighs. So go ahead and mix that well, and then we're going to let this marinate for 2 hours before we cook this. So it's been about 2 hours now, and I've just heated up some oil over medium heat in a pan. So just gently add in your chicken pieces in here, and what we're looking to do is just cook this really nicely on medium to low heat. So go ahead and leave this to cook, and then after about 5 to 10 minutes, flip this on the other side. One of them looks a little bit charred, but that's perfectly fine. So once this is ready, just go ahead and remove this from the oil, and you can place this on a plate, and then we're going to go ahead and now prepare the rest of the meal. So in the same pan, go ahead and add 1 large chopped onion, and we're just going to cook this until it's translucent. Then we'll add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and then mix to combine, a half a teaspoon of peri-peri seasoning, a half a teaspoon of dried parsley. And once everything is nicely mixed together, go ahead and add in your vegetables, and I'm using here chopped bell peppers. You can use as much or as little as you want. 1 teaspoon of tomato paste goes in there as well. And then remember that marinade we marinated our chicken in, put the rest of it in here. And once it's nicely combined, go ahead and add in your 2 cups of rice. This is not cooked rice. So once you add it in, just make sure it's nicely incorporated with all the spices, and then we're going to go ahead and add in our water here, and I'm going to be doing exactly 4 cups of water so that our rice is nicely and beautifully cooked. So lastly here, I'm going to be adding some salt to taste, and then I'm going to cover this and let this cook on medium heat. Once the water is slightly reduced like so, then I'm just going to mix this a little bit again. Do not overmix your rice. And then once I cover this, I'm going to cook this on very low heat until my rice is... Now, once all the water is reduced like so, go ahead and add in your chicken thighs. And then this is what was on the plate. So go ahead and add that into your rice as well. And then we're going to cover this with some tin foil, and this is going to cook on really low heat. So once your rice is ready, just go ahead and fluff it up. Would you look at how amazing that looks? And to garnish this, I'm just going to drop on here some spring onions just to bring in some color and some, just to give it some oomph. Look at how incredible this meal looks. Such a quick fix, to be honest, and you're only using one pot for this amazing meal. So I'm going to get ready to serve here, and I'm going to have this exactly as it is. Now don't be worried that this meal is dry. It is absolutely not dry. The chicken is really nice, succulent and soft, and also moist. The rice is soft and fully cooked, so this is absolutely perfect. But if you fear it will be a bit dry, go ahead and pair this with some kachumbari, or you can have this with a little bit of stew if you have that, and it will be absolutely perfect because it was delicious. So make sure to try out this recipe and let me know how it goes. Bye guys.